Nathan standing at the 15 to return Valazquez's punt.
There is an immense amount of pressure that comes with playing college football these days. So much preparation is poured into these singular moments.
Valazquez with some pressure gets his best punt of the day off.
With each snap, a national audience is there to witness an obvious yet subtle tipping point.
If you hit a clean ball, you know right away. It just comes off the foot like so effortlessly.
The defining moment of success or failure for any given play.
Foolishly at the 2-yard line, it's taken by Nathan. Nathan retreats into the end zone.
If you are good enough at your job, you can push that pressure to your opponent.
Another mental mistake.
More often than not, that is a challenge that Boise State punter Joel Valazquez has conquered this season. In order to maintain his own mental edge,
it's nice to just get a breather, like refresh the mind. Things that get you back to a base level and freshen you up.
Joel discovered a balance between life and football not long after he arrived at Boise State.
Just in Taylor dorms, you know, the river's right there, saw people fly fishing, and I was like, let me get into this, see what this is all about.
You see, just a few yards away from campus, the California native cast his attention to the Boise River and the allure of a passion that seemed all too convenient.
Fly fishing specifically is just, it's a challenge. You're like so focused on one thing and focused on the environment, what the fish are doing, what the fish are eating. There's just so many different like complex things and ways you can get better.
Yes, a daily dose of Idaho quickly reeled Joel in. And since, he's expanded his horizons, ducking the blind eye whenever he can.
My favorite thing is duck hunting. The sounds are awesome, the sun's rising, and that's probably my favorite thing out of all of them. Just being around the boys and, you know, hunting ducks.
UCF playing for the return, and Valazquez gets a good one.
From the boys in the blind to the boys on the blue, Joel has steadily improved throughout his collegiate career.
And the ball's going to hit at the 35, take a Bronco roll. What a punt for Valazquez. It's going to be 62 yards. Wow, to change the field position.
Satisfied is a tough word. You know, there's always like probably a ball that you wish you could, you know, improve on. But I've had some days here where it's just nuke after nuke, and you walk off like, all right, that was like a great session right there.
And when it comes to confidence, technique, and ultimately hang time, he now provides Boise State with one of the best field position busters in the Mountain West.
The biggest lesson I've learned throughout my time here is there's always little details to improve on. Resilience is the other thing, you know. Plays go wrong on the field, stuff happens in practice. I feel like I've done a really good job of just always believing in myself and continuing to work on little things to get better.
As impressive as he is on the field, he's even better in the classroom. However, a degree won't be the only thing he'll be walking away in hand with.
Yeah, so I actually have been together with my fiance since the end of 8th grade. She was a cheerleader for me in high school here at Boise State. So we've just grown a lot through those years.
Just last February, Joel furthered his bond to the blue.
The blue I picked because it was a good spot where I could actually surprise her.
And leveraged his commitment to the game to temporarily hide his commitment to someone else.
She thought we were just going to kick on any given Saturday. That's why I got the cleats on in the picture and everything, so I could actually catch her by surprise.
Joel proposed to his longtime girlfriend, Sarah, a relationship that could be summed up as something old, something new, something borrowed, and obviously, something blue.
The biggest thing that I've taken away from being here is just the growth, the challenges I've been faced with, the development just like in my character, my discipline, just to continue growing and developing as a complete person.
That's why we do what we do, is to be a part of these guys' lives. We spend countless hours behind the scenes helping them, mentoring them, trying to help them build skills that are going to help them be successful, not only in this game, but more importantly in life.